tell you it before. One of my jobs is to pretend to be the admission director for whatever college you're trying to get into. And so sometimes I will ask you something or be interested or suggest something just to see if you have an inkling. Like, oh, it was around the time of World War I. Now, if you can tell me that World War I took place around which years?
1914, which is 1980.
I want you on my campus, because that's what we're doing as admission officers. We decide who is in our little community. And we don't want well-rounded people. That is really boring. We want spiky people. We want people that are kind of different. Right? We've got the athlete, we got, somebody who loves horses, we got somebody who wants to become a doctor, but only for heart problems. Cool. So, perhaps you've already heard this, but that's part of my job. Remember, I want to give you the 90% that most people come to here thinking, I want to get a higher score on the SAT. And I say, what do you really want? I want to go. You want to get into a good college. Well, that's when I tell you about TLASteve. Language, academics, scores, social skills, inheritance, and experience. When we're talking about, and I call it TLASteve because if you have a second language, that's good. If you don't, start working on it. No. You guys got 2 years, most of you. Are you all in what?
Senior next year.
Ooh, boy, okay. What? You've got the second language, right? Yeah, all right, good. So, if you're a senior, you mean like in September you're a senior? Okay. Work on a poco de español. It doesn't matter. If you try a little, that's what we're looking for. Remember, I'm pretending to be the admissions officer. We're looking for people. There's many ways to get into a university. Part of it is through academics and through scores. If you get an 800 on the SAT math, you'll probably be accepted, even if your academics aren't perfect. But that's a way to get attention. But if you don't have that, there's experience, whatever you inherit from your parents, and social skills. Now, one of the things that you inherit from your parents is the background. Did they go to that college? That always helps, right? But the other part that I'm looking for as an admissions officer is I want to know what you have been doing with your free time. What is your experience? Did you volunteer at an animal shelter and then the next year you went to help build a park, and then the next year you went and you were on a boat? Okay? Or did you volunteer at the animal shelter, then did you go to an animal clinic the next year and volunteer with a veterinarian, and then the next year did you volunteer at a hospital? Which of those has a track? Second one. What is the track that I just described, the second one? Where are they headed? Could be veterinary, could be healthcare. We don't know, but they're expressing an interest. They're getting some of that experience. Now, if you're coming up on your senior year, you still have this summer, right? Even if it's just volunteering online. I've had people who decided, I'm going to create a fan group for an organization that I really think needs more attention. And then that person built a channel on YouTube and did a lot of fun stuff. If you're feeling like you don't have enough experience, come and talk with me about it, because we can usually create something out of that. Okay.